Good morning, students.
Good morning, sir.
How are you today?
I'm fine, and you?
Oh, I'm fine too. Okay, before go to the materi, who absent today?
Sarif.
Adib.
Why Sarif and Atif?
Adib is his house is flooded.
Flooded?
Yes.
You swimming?
I don't know.
Sarif is sick.
Okay. And then, do you remember about the last week material?
No.
No, what is it, sir?
The last week material is descriptive text. And this week, I teach you about narrative text.
Okay.
And the first, what if narrative text? Narrative text is the type of the text that tells a chronological story in the past tense. The purpose narrative text, the aim of narrative text, to entertain the readers through a moving story. Then, structure narrative text. 1. Orientation. This is bonus opening part of the story. It introduces the character who is involved in the story. And then, the setting of place where the story happens. And then, the setting of time when the story happened. And 2. Communication. This part show when the problem began to arise and develop. Usually, the main conflict faced by the character appear. 3. Resolution. This is the ending of part of the story that explains how the character solved the conflict. And then 4. Reorientation or further optional. This optional part contains a conclusive of the story, a moral lesson or message. And then I give you example for the story about narrative text.
Wait, berbulu gitu loh.
And then you can read the text. Okay, maybe Stephen, you can read the paragraph 1, the orientation.
Yeah.
Yes.
The lost necklace. Orientation. Once upon a time, there was a kind-hearted girl named Lina who lived in a small village near a river. She lived with her grandmother in a simple wooden house. One morning, Lina was asked to go to the market to buy some food. Before leaving, her grandmother gave her a golden necklace. Her family heirloom and asked her to keep it safe.
Okay, maybe the 2, are you good? Paragraph 2.
The complication. On her way to the market, Lina stopped by the river to wash her hair. Suddenly, the necklace slipped from her neck and fell into the water. Lina panicked and searched everywhere, but the river was too deep and the current was too strong. She felt scared and worried because the necklace was very precious to her grandmother.
Okay, maybe the resolution is bad.
Yeah.
As you mean.
Just as Lina was about to give up, a fisherman who was passing by saw her crying and asked what had happened. After hearing her story, the fisherman helped her search the river and finally found the necklace stuck between some rocks. Lina was very grateful and thanked the fisherman. She returned home happily and promised to be more careful in the future.
Okay, the orientation is, yeah, you know the opening part of story, and then the orientation to talking about what, you know?
Orientation is awalnya. The start. Yeah, the
Yes,
beginning.
ini, and then the character in orientation is what? Is the name is Lina, and then who live the small village. Okay,
with the mother.
okay.
Yeah.
And then two, you know the communication talking about what?
Lina.
Like slipped from the neck and fell into the water.
Yeah, this the communication is the main conflict. Yes. And the resolution, well, the resolution part of three, the talking about, you know.
Just Lina was about to give up, and a fisherman who was passing the cried and asked what had happened.
Okay. The resolution is the explaining how the character solve. And then the last, for example, and then I give the question. Okay, before the question, I will talk about the fog and one day a cat and fox were having conversation with the fox, who was considered the creator, was the how clever she was. Why, I know at least 100 tricks to get away from our natural enemy. The dog said, well, maybe someday, when I have the time, I may teach you a few of the spear once replying the fox silently. And then, just then heard the barking of the dog in the distance. The barking grew louder and louder. The dog were coming higher direction. At once, the cat ran to the nearest tree and climbed into the grass, well out of the range of the animals. This is tree I told you about the only one I know, said the cat. Which one of you 103 are you going to ask? And then the fox said silently under the tree, wondering which the tricks she should use before. She could make up her mind. The dogs arrived. They had the foil fell upon the fall of her purchase. And then, okay? This is the moral, and we take the text. A single plan this broke is better than 100 double plans. And then I give you experimental question. Yes. The main character in the story is
Okay. Cat and the fox.
The cat and the fox.
Cat and the fox.
okay, good. And then the number 2, the fox is described as character. Is
Arrogant and boastful.
okay. And then the next, number 3. At the common enemy of the cat and the fox in this story is
The dog.
The
okay, good. And then the last the question in the day. What is the only trick the cat has to save away from the dog?
Climbing a tree.
Climbing a tree.
Okay, good. And then the last step. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Hooray.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And then this is the material today. Thank you.
Thank you.